It's been a while since I saw your face. It's been a while. I don't know the rest of the words actually, but hello. You're probably wondering where the heck I've been. Well, I was in the process of moving, and now I'm in a new apartment, which I will show you eventually. It's a studio. I've never lived in a studio before. All my apartments have been one bedrooms, except for the one that I shared with my sister, which is a 2-bedroom. But it's a cute studio. It's like kind of like L-shaped. Like it feels more spacious than it even is. And I'm not trying to upsell you, like, you know, like saying that I downgraded to a studio or something. Actually, this is a huge upgrade from my last place. I hated my last place so much. And even just over the weekend, I was moving stuff and like cleaning, and they shut the boiler off for the water for like the entire weekend until Tuesday because they're replacing it, which hopefully when they replace it, that'll be better for the current residents and everything. But they literally, like, there was no water pressure. You couldn't turn on the shower because there's no water pressure, and the hot water was all off. And I just can't imagine like getting ready for work and you can't shower for like 5 days. So yeah, that place sucked. Can't wait. I mean, I'm saying like can't wait to get out of there. I'm already out of there. Well, technically I would be out of there, but I went to turn in my keys today and they were like, "You're moving out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I put in my notice." And they were like, "I don't think you did." And I was like, "Yeah, I talked to Jessica, okay?" And they were like, "Did she respond?" And I was like, "Yeah, dumbass." But anyways, so I still have to wait to give them my keys, which is actually good because I forgot stuff in my freezer that I actually want to bring over here. So that's one life update. Another life update, my cat has diabetes. I know. I have to give him insulin shots now with his food. And also that made me switch to wet cat food instead of dry cat food, and I only can feed him like twice a day instead of like letting him graze. He does not like the fact that he can't graze, but he also loves the wet cat food, so it's like I'm living with like a crackhead, for lack of a better word, for cat food. He meows constantly for cat food. But he'll be okay. Some cats can go into remission with diabetes. So maybe he'll be lucky and we won't have to do it anymore. He doesn't really care about the shots, like he doesn't even notice. So, but yeah, I want to show you my apartment, but not right now because I haven't unpacked everything and I have way more shit than I thought I did, you know? Like I moved like half my stuff into my apartment and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not that bad. Like I don't have that much stuff. And then it'll only take a couple more car rides to get all my stuff in here. And it took like, I'm not joking, like 30 car rides to get everything done. And I was exhausted. And I stayed up till 5 a.m. last night cleaning. And that's a little bit later than I've been staying up, which is like 3 a.m. Because I, you know, am basically unemployed for the summer, technically. You know, I have to go back in the fall, but that's beside the point. How have you been? What's new with you? Oh yeah, but in honor of my new living space, I thought that I would put out my song Space, because I'm in a new space and it just makes sense because it's a song called Space, even though it's not about living arrangements, it's about unrequited love. Yeah, that's right. I'm about to play it for you right now. I wrote this song about a boy I found on the internet ages ago, and if I'm being honest, he does still occupy some space in my brain, but I feel comfortable admitting that here in this safe space because I know he's not watching, you know? So what do I care, right? If he was watching, I'm sure he would let me know. And, you know it might be surprising. Sometimes people don't like me back. I don't know what's wrong with them, but, you know, that's all I got to say about that. So I'm going to play the song now. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to put it out everywhere. So I'm going to play the song now, but it's going to be available everywhere soon. Not sure an exact date yet. I'll make an announcement. But it is, if you want a sneak little peek, it is available on SoundCloud right now, which I will link below. so you can find it, and hopefully someone gives it a few listens, because right now the top listener of the song is me on my other account, and I'm not ashamed of that, because you should be your number one fan always, right?
Place beside you will never be known. There's no use in wondering what might have been, 'cause it never will be. You may not have space in your heart for me, but you take up all space in my brain. I may never have you in my arms, but hey, I still have you in my head all day. It's clear that you've made an impression on me, and your shadow is all that I wanna be. And I am just as pathetic as I seem. Does it matter? You may not have space